I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Attack, attack! 2 yards on the pickup. It's second down at the 28-yard line. 57. Echo. Switch.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hey, yo, go down. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. 3 bucks. Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Mahomes going to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. That one complete to Hill. Whoosh. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We got it. Mike 50. For this, man. They're not ready for this. 2, fellas, let's go.
Mahomes now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yellow. Kill. Mike 50.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Go, tackle, let's go. We got this. We got it. Color. Under crunch. Attack.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Kill. Shoot. Back north. Hey, zoom. Hey, check 24.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And some room to run now. The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 72 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, if you kill it, motion me out. Come back! Charlie, 50, Mike 50.
On second and 11 now. Mahomes, it's Hill, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Rep. Hey, 15. 50, Mike 50. Scene 6. Mike 50. They can't hang with us. Hey, rip lift.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. On first down, McCoy. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Come on, D. Motion. Check 42's the mic. Check 42's the mic.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
You better come home.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins, for the Kansas City first.
Attack. Mike's 42. Mike's alpha. I got you, punk. Mike's 4-2.
On first down, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Mahomes firing complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Shakedown. It's the shakedown, baby. Yeah.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Hey, 50's a month. 50's a month.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now you're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
From the 24, Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
53's the mic. 53. Check. Hey, Charlie. We got. Jim. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the screen. Charlie. Don't let Charlie. Watch the screen. Check 24. Check 24.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
53's Mike. Hey, Delta. 53's Mike. Box it. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 53. Jump out. 53. Check 53. I'm coming for you. Mike. Let's go. Hey, we got.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Check. 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike. 26. Ricky. Mike.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
Man up, D.
and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, with that incompletion, let's do something different. I'm going to go through a few teams that are on losing streaks, and you tell me if there's reason for concern there. Let's start with the Cowboys.
Definitely reason for concern. Not as dominant on defense as they should be, and offensive line injuries. 3 straight losses. They're 3-3. How about the Chiefs? 2 straight home losses. Yeah, they just can't stop anyone running the football.
Okay, and then the Rams, 3 straight losses for them.
Yeah, definitely reason for concern because they cannot get the running game figured out. Todd Gurley not touching it enough, but can he?
And then the Browns. Everyone was so high on them before the season started. What about now?
So many expectations. That's part of the problem they have right now, but they still would be contenders in their division.
Quickly back to the Chiefs, though. Are you concerned about them? They're still a real contender here, aren't they?
Still a contender, but I'm concerned as heck on defense for anyone who wants to be committed to running the football.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. 11 yards there, first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Mahomes now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Watkins the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
43.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 5.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the flag. Check. Check one. Check. 53's Mike. Get your swarm on.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. In the end zone, it's a safety. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
He's checking. Crash. Check 50, check 50.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
And no gain.
Hey, turn it up.
Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Over. You got time right there.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Check 13. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Check 26. Check 52. Zoom.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Let's go.
First
Go.
41-yard line.
50. Check my 50. Hey, I'm coming after you. 36. Easy. He's coming. All right. Check.
Now Rodgers. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. All right, CD, let's have a little fun. Now that we're into October, I'm going to give you some AFC teams. You tell me quickly, contender or pretender. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's start in the East. Buffalo.
Contender for a wild card spot.
Okay, how about the Chargers?
Pretender.
AFC North, the Steelers.
Contender because the AFC North is a jumble.
Okay, and then lastly, let's go to the South, Jacksonville.
Pretender. Houston now in control.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's McCoy. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
We take a win, Tony. 15. Check four. Hey, 15. Banjo.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Mike's 50. I got one. Mike's 50. Now stop. Right here. Set it. Yellow.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Yellow. Hey, switch gears.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Kelsey out in the slot right. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Mike 50. All day, baby, all day. 25, check 25.
Mahomes going to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. But now it's 3rd and goal. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Mahomes now to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Za'Darius Smith with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Boy, what a job there. 4th down that far away from the end zone just to get it in, get that done.
An unlikely result, but it occurred nonetheless. What a terrific play. Great way to finish and in the end zone.
And the defense has to be scratching their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage. In that situation, they should be able to make a play on the ball, but instead it turned out to be a touchdown, and they've got to go figure it out on their sideline.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, 60 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for two. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Easy.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
I'm going back to you.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Robinson's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Hey, 57, 57. Mike 50, Mike 50. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. You better be afraid.
On 1st down, Mahomes. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Mike. Yellow. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. 15. Bravo. Mike's 50. Hey, watch the slant.
To throw is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
50's the mark. Here we go. Nice 7. Let's go. 50. Mike's 50. You're not ready.
Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. Fights through, and now a crease. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Line right. Check. 42's the mark. Here we go. Slant.
Now a draw play. This is McCoy. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Double dog. That's the way.
Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
10th carry now for McCoy. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to almost certainly win the football game. And the kick by Butker is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I got you. I got you. Jump. 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 50. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Let's go. Hey, flex. It's going to be a long day.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation